Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. Okay, yeah, I have to be careful not to get on his horse. They obviously, everything, it's very dark. Alright. So, got everybody here. Heard the kitty. It can be hard to find. Okay, everybody's dark and brooding. Good job. Alright, we're approaching, actually maybe starting the main quest at some point. But, I'm going to avoid... The fastest way to get to Orphan Rock would be to go to Leveler's Tower, which is what I often do, but I want this run through, I want to finish the Gilder Green before I start the main quest. Gilder Green is kind of it has several stages, and one stage you have a companion with you. So if I start the Gilder Green quest before I do the main quest, I really have to finish it, or else Maurice Jundrell is going to follow me all over the world, and nobody wants that. Dude is just no fun. He doesn't like it when I steal things. It's just too serious. So I'm going to sneak up the back way to Orphan Rock.
That's a nice little village, this.
See if I can actually kill the Hag Raven, because...
you can do this
rude.
the hard way?
Yeah,
Fine.
bear. Okay.
You can go to hell.
It's kind of hard to ignore that.
Does he bite? Fuck around and find out. I don't like those.
So once that's done, then I've done most of my pet projects. And then, you know, usually this is when I restart the game. I just like running around doing alchemy and making apple pies and meeting my friends. But I'm going to try to actually do the quests. We'll see how I do. A lot of them will actually be new to me. This, and then if I remember one more stop. I think Thistle's over here. I could give Thistle a carrot. Why not? I don't have a home that Thistle will recognize yet, though. Yeah, that's a shame. But I'll send her to a city. Hey, honey. Feed Thistle a carrot. So, the Alchemist Journal says, coming to this area was a brilliant decision. The local flora seems to have many useful properties that I've been able to utilize into new potions. Outside, the rich soil has allowed the cuttings I've collected to grow into fine and bountiful plants. This afternoon, I think I will journey out for more mushrooms, as my current supply is beginning to dwindle. On a personal note, I have moved my alchemy work outside the shack. I find the midday air is a boon to my health, as well as inspirational to my work. Well, that ended badly. I think I'm just going to take Thistle with me for now. Oh, come on, I have a carrot. I've got to have a carrot. Don't tell me I don't have a carrot. Oh, it's probably in my bag of hide everything. Hold on. Oh, I think I just fetched everything. Well, that's not necessarily what I wanted to do. But it'll work out. I should have a carrot now. Hey there, Thistle. Want a treat? Oh, Thistle's running away. Thistle is scared. Okay. Alright. Hey, sweetie. Everybody else will kill the other thing. Hey. Hey! Come on! Alright. Come with me. Okay, so I've got to go get a house just because Thistle needs a home. Yeah. Uh, even if you tell them the pets, the pets you get, pets of Skyrim, to meet you at your home, it it thinks it knows where it's going, but then the pets get lost. So I'm just gonna keep Thistle with me for a little while. And I think uh we will go to Rorikstead. Yeah, Rorikstead is over here, and then there's that homestead somewhere in there. I don't remember the name, but we'll go do that. And then Thistle will have a home. It's got a big garden, and it's a good place to leave a lot, like, of the pets of Skyrim, because they just wander around outside. I don't know why I'm getting this, like, glow effect to everything, but... Okay. I don't know why the ground is glowing. Is the sun behind me? Yeah, okay, that's it. The sun is directly behind me and there are god rays. Pretty. It's not a glitch. It's pretty. Okay. So I'm gonna put up the quest marker because I get lost really easily.
Good dog.
Yeah, I have a mod that makes the NPCs all say that Miko is a good dog. Because in the base vanilla game, they say stupid dog, and that makes me want to kill them. And that's not helpful. So,
Oh, shit.
mods are very helpful things to keep me from murdering people.
Stupid. Really odd, apparently.
Wave to Clavicus Vile. Okay. Sometimes trying to kill the Hag Raven when you have essentially zero combat skills results in horrible death. Or the fight taking about 20 minutes. She's got a bridge you have to cross, which is essentially a log, and NPCs are not great at navigating that. So here you will see Kaidan being a bit of an idiot, unfortunately. Okay. Miko can make it sometimes, but it's usually just me and my bow, while she heals herself for 20 minutes, and I die a flamey death. This isn't... And on higher difficulties, if you step on any of these traps, it's just insta-kill. Be careful of the magic traps. Also, I just ran over a bunch of stuff. My pets may not even be able to find me. Horse is here. For some reason, you know, I'm gonna save. You know, just in case. Yeah, they're gonna see. Yeah, they're mean. It's a good thing I have 1,000,000 potions. And this is some of these fights, like the Spriggans that constantly heal and the Hag Ravens that do nothing but heal when they're damaged. It takes a really long time to kill them on Legendary. Just toxically, ridiculously long. Okay. Yay! I'm not dead.
Bats.
Yeah.
That's Nettlebeard. It's not what I expected.
That wasn't horrible. See, and he makes it here like after the fight. I don't mention it to him. But it's usually where I die first. Okay, that's good. Okay, so since Thistle needs a home, I'm gonna go do that first and not put her in any more danger.
Can you smell magicka in the air too? It smells like a rainless thunderstorm.
It is surprisingly poetic. Okay, so we'll go get a carriage and head to Rorikstead. And there's a little Easter egg there. It's part of the Kaidan mod, and it made me do a little research. Aw, Nico gave me a present. Thank you. Apparently, Miko's been carrying around 3 steel ingots somewhere.
Couldn't have
It's not
chosen a
square.
better day for travelling.
Look at how beautiful. Golden Hills is one of those vanilla places that if you're playing on higher difficulty, it's a really great place to start early. The gardens are great. Let's see. I have enough money. You do have to make a little cash before the place is, before you can buy everything you need there. I have a mod, of course I have a mod. I have a mod that called BOB, build or buy, so that instead of like making 50,000 nails and collecting glass and I have PTSD from doing that before. So it just allows you to buy Hearthfire stuff instead of getting all the crafting materials because it's just not fun. It's just not fun. Okay, Kaidan mod has done an insane amount of voice emulation in order to have conversations with NPCs, and this is one of those times. So, the story of Eric, and I'm not going to look, I don't remember the guy's exact name, but this NPC was created...
Kaidan! By the divines, I haven't seen you...
Pause to hear them speak to each other.
More than 10 winters now. I think the last time I saw you, we locked Lemkel in the privy, then shook it and screamed giant so he ran out with his pants down.
Aye, those were the days.
Got a switch taken in my backside so hard I couldn't sit for a week. I was sad to see you leave after that with... Brynjar, was it? Where is he? Is he with you?
No, Brynjar died.
I'm sorry to hear that, friend. He was a good man. I still use that tracking trick he taught me when hunting. Maybe we could have an ale later, toast to him, and talk of old times.
Aye.
So that's Kaidan's childhood friend.
Oh, it's fucking
Having them speak to
freezing.
each other gave me a little time to look up the wiki and find his name. But When Skyrim was in development, a young man who is a fan
I've
of
got
the
no fucking
game.
clue what they're talking about, or what I'm agreeing to sometimes.
Okay,
I'm
so
so
to read
far
from the
past the
wiki,
point of ever seeing naught of those eyes now.
his name is derived from Eric West, whose internet alias was Imok the Slayer. A visitor to Bethesda's HQ during Skyrim's development, Bethesda was so impressed with his knowledge of Oblivion that they gave him an in-depth tour of Bethesda Studios and decided to create a character named Eric in his honor. Eric died of cancer 6 months before the release of Skyrim, hence Bethesda immortalized him in the form of Eric the Slayer. So coming here, and the character of Eric is important. So Kaidan will speak to him.
My father, Meralki, manages the inn. He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind. You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
What is it that you need?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Meralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you can change his mind.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days. I hope you can change my father's mind. He can be a little stubborn.
Eric, I was wondering if I could speak to you a moment?
Of course, my friend. Was something the matter?
No. Well, it's about Kaidan. I was hoping you would indulge me a little.
About Kaidan?
Yes. Well, you're the first person I've met who knew him when he was young.
Oh yes, I see. How can I help you?
Could you tell me a little about when you first met?
Of course, friend. I was quite young then. A few years younger than him. I remember there was a bad storm that night. My father went out to check the stock and came back in with a man carrying a boy a bit bigger than I was.
Carrying him?
Yes, he was quite ill, you see. My father put them up in a room and sent me to go get some herbs from Ennis. I remember being really scared of the storm. However, my father had told me I had to hurry or the boy might not make it.
Wait, what? Kaidan almost...
Yes, friend. It was a close call for a while there. The man with him, Brynjar, actually made the journey to Whiterun to purchase some tonics from the shop there. He left that night in the worst of the storm.
I had no idea. So Kaidan stayed with you here? I'm surprised Brynjar left him.
I remember hearing him talk to my father. He scared me a little.
Scared you how?
At the time, he was just very worried about leaving. Made my father promise to keep guard until he came back. It's like he thought the storm and the illness were not the biggest dangers.
He made it back, though, and Kaidan recovered. Clearly.
Yes, friend. He returned in less than half the time the journey would normally take. And Kaidan recovered within a week, thanks to the medicines Brynjar was able to bring back. He was confined to bed for a while, though, so I spent a lot of time with him talking and playing games. They left as soon as he was able to travel. After that, they made a point of stopping here randomly over the years.
Thank you for sharing this with me, Eric. I really appreciate it.
Any time, my friend. I'd be happy to share with you. You just need ask.
It's actually quite beautiful here.
Good dog. Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
I'd like to talk to you about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
You should let your son choose the life he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
Here, use this to buy some armor.
You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
I can't.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Your father changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn. Mm-hmm.
So you can hire Eric later on. I never have the heart
My father,
to,
Ralki, manages
because
the
I know
inn.
I'd get him
He used to be a
horribly
soldier,
killed.
but he
So
left that life behind.
I am
Now that he's
hoping that he gets nice softball jobs
along sometime.
and gets paid well. I shouldn't be the one to do it because I'll get the poor guy killed. Hello, more baby chicks.
It's beautiful.
Alright, there's Hilda, but I'm not going to pick her up until I've got space for everybody at Golden Hills. My brain keeps wanting to tell me it's Golden Glow, and I know that's not true. Stop it, brain.
Name's Ennis. If you've got friends who do business in Whiterun, they might know me.
Okay. This should be Golden Hills here. Save in case it gets rowdy. Torn page. I feel strange, hot and cold all at once. My hand shakes. Hard to write. So dizzy. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she got the better of me after all.
I'll make sure you regret it.
Don't look, Thistle. Junkel's Journal. 23rd. 23rd? 23rd of First Seed. Erval wanted so badly to make a go at being farmers, so here we are now with our own rocky plot of land and a ruined old farmhouse with a leaky roof. It's not what I dreamed of, but we'll make the best of it. At least the soil's good, even if it's full of boulders. I'll be able to get a nice garden going with all the ingredients I need for my potions. The income from that should get us through the first winter, if nothing else. 10th of second seed. I found a secret room walled off in the basement. It will do nicely for my alchemy lab. I love my husband dearly, but he can be a pig-headed dolt when it comes to the gentle magics of the earth. If it weren't for my potions, little Rin would have perished last winter from a fever. First of Frostfall. Our plantation is doing well enough, but Erval's eyes are getting bigger than his purse. He was talking of purchasing a wagon recently, like we don't sometimes struggle to put food on the table. A wagon! Honestly. I've seen the ugly looks he gives my potions and herbs, but where else are we going to get the money for all the things he buys? Next thing you know, he'll be trying to buy another farm. 13th of mid-year. Rin's gone missing. We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him. His little wooden sword is missing too. Gods preserve me. I hope he hasn't run off. He doesn't realize how dangerous it is out there on the tundra. 16th of mid-year. It's been 3 days now. My little boy is still gone. I don't like how Erval is looking at me. His eyes are too dark, too still, like a frozen lake. I think I even heard him mutter something about getting what I deserve. Could you? No, I dare not even put the thought to paper. He did it. He must have. That monster killed my son, and now he looks at me with those hate-filled eyes and a mocking smirk. He despises my alchemical art so much that he took my son from me to punish me. I've never brewed poison before, but I know how it's done. I know how to bottle death. A few drops in his mead, and my child will be avenged. It's done. The gods will damn me, but they will damn him more for the murder of a child. Rin, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have... Wait, I hear something. Yeah, I have a mod that adds more plant plots. Who's surprised?
What is it, boy? What do you want?
Well done.
You are a good boy, Miko.
Okay, it's a unfortunate fact that grass mods here can make it very tough to find the quest item. There are some places where I have to cheat a little bit.
I love dogs. It's always nice to have one by your side.
I don't think I have it.
hunt with
I don't think
and
I
share
can
your
auto
game and
loot the
fire.
quest item. Usually it's right over here. But I think the grass mods and the landscape changes for seasons mod makes it different. So I'm gonna quick turn off my clipping and go underground and see if it's there. Yep. Alright. Yeah, it's a weird little bug. Okay. It's a good thing I can do that. Alright. Nobody saw that, I'm sure.
Come on, boy.
See? Kaidan's not asking any questions about how I disappeared underground and came up holding a little sword. It's fine. Read Urval's journal. 14th of First Seed. Today's the first day of our new lives. I bought a sizable piece of land with a rundown farmhouse for dirt cheap just outside of Rorikstead. No one else wanted it on account of how rocky it is. Too many boulders, the other men said. But Jonquil and I have strong backs and willing hearts. We'll get these boulders out and turn this fertile land into a plantation they could only dream of. This will be the perfect place to raise our little Rin. 21st of Second Seed. Long day. Hand hurts almost too much to write. Farmhouse is repaired and the first plants are in the ground. Feels good. We did it. Jonquil kissed me tonight like she did when we were first married. Her eyes are calling me. 1st of Sun's Hype. We harvested our first crops today. It wasn't much, but it's a start. When I watched the sun's first rays break over the horizon on our fields today, I knew what to name this place. Golden Hills Plantation, after Akatosh's glorious life. Soon it will be an inheritance worthy of our son. Just a bit longer, I know it. 23rd of Frostfall. My heart is troubled. Rin is fast growing into a strapping young boy, though he spends too much time playing with that wooden sword of his and dreaming of running off to join the Legion. But my dear wife, Jonquil, her strangeness worries me. Sometimes she'll disappear for hours at a time and then turn up at the house as though she'd been there all along. I often see her carrying a basket full of strange, dark flowers, and she won't tell me what they are or where she got them. And last winter, when Rin fell ill with fever, Jonquil produced a small black bottle from who knows where and poured who knows what down his throat. But only a few minutes later, the fever was gone. Jonquil refused to tell me what was in the bottle or where she got it. I was so happy that she saved her little boy, of course, but Mara preserved me. But I'm afraid that my wife is a Daedra worshipper or a witch. 16th of Midyear. Rin has been missing for 3 days. My little boy. I've searched everywhere, but there's no trace of him. Even his favorite toy sword is missing. What if wolves got him, or brigands snatched him away? Jonquil has been watching. I don't like the look in her eyes, and she hasn't cried at all. What kind of mother doesn't cry when her child is missing? What if... I dare not even put the thought to paper. It's unthinkable. I found it. I found Jonquil's secret. This is the place she's been disappearing to. The potions, the plants, the books. Such evil and unnatural things I found down there. Divines help me. My wife is a witch. I didn't want to open her foul books, but I had to know. I had to. Deadly nightshade. That's what the plant is called. The one I saw her sneaking around with. She grows it everywhere in this hidden place. She must have poisoned my son. I've seen the sneer on her face, the laughter in her eyes, and she watched me tearing apart the farm looking for him. She was mocking me. I've never felt rage like this. I'm shaking with it, sweating with it. I know exactly what I've got to do. My son's spirit whispers to me, demanding vengeance. I keep an axe by the door for dealing with wild animals. It'll do for dealing with a witch as well. Sorry, I know this is tragic, but I hate hand carts. No, don't delete Kaidan. That's bad. Bad. I wish I could break it down into firewood. That would be amazing. Okay, much better. That was what was
Who's a
haunting
good
this place.
boy?
It was that hand cart.
You're the good boy.
I'm certain of it.
Yes, you are.
Ooh, I did the quest out of order, didn't I? Bad. Alright, let's see if I can finish it. Or if I'm bugged.
I like it here.
Sometimes I create my own problems. Why is there a quest marker here? Oh! Oh!
Don't go
I've
giving me
never seen this.
fleas.
Read Rin's journal. Okay. I'm glad I bugged it. I didn't know this was here. Ma and Pa are fighting again. They're always fighting these days. Ma hates how obsessed Pa is with cows and the price of wheat and all that boring stuff. Pa doesn't like Ma's flowers or bottles of goopy stuff. I don't like the goopy stuff either, but it does make me feel better when I'm sick, so I guess it's okay. I can't wait till I'm old enough to join the Legion and get away from the farm. I've been practicing every day with a sword. I think I'm good enough to be a captain or even a general. But Pa doesn't want me to join the Legion because he says I have to take over the farm when I'm old enough. Ma doesn't want me to go because it's dangerous. That's about the only thing they agree on. I bet if I defeated a bandit or killed a wolf or something, that would show them. Then they would have to let me join up with the Legion. Pa always tells me to stay away from the old well, the one toward the tall monument out by the tree sitting on a rock. Wolves like to hunt out there, he says. So that's where I'll go. I'll kill a wolf and bring up its head, and that'll prove I'm a man and not a baby. I'm tired of listening to Ma and Pa yell at each other anyway. Oh, honey. You guys.
Need something?
Your family can rest in peace now.
Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
Okay. I have 100 cabbages. Okay. Yeah, I got some stuff now. Yeah, I should be able to, I think I can even, I have the mods that let me plant lots of different stuff. I should be able to plant sugar. You can see you can plant chicken's eggs, which cracks me up. I'm very easily amused. But as you see, we're going to plant a lot of things for apple pies. Lots of apple trees. That is what is most important in life. Since, yeah, this mod has added a whole bunch of extra slots, so the game doesn't really keep good track of how many times I'm planting to equal 10. And it is very, actually, it's really hard to see, especially when I'm doing this at what seems like 2 in the morning. Yeah, I'm yawning. So after everything is grown, I'll see which ones have been left. But this is going to look like a apple orchard when I'm done with some garlic. Doesn't that sound yummy? Oh, okay. I wonder if
If you
I
need
think
any help,
I have.
let me know. I'd be happy to hold you. Shit, help you. Be happy to help you. That is, fuck me, Kaidan, you're an idiot.
All right, I want to see if I can. I'm just gonna ask either way. Ask Thistle to stay here. That's a rock, not a rabbit. Where's Thistle? Hey, sweetie. See if it recognizes this at home. No. Yes, Golden Hills Plantation. Okay, even without anybody to watch over her, Thistle can nibble all my plants to the ground. It'll be good. Okay. I have never seen a rabbit open a door. Okay. And now I can take it out. Because I'm sure the place isn't haunted or anything. Alright, so when I get Lydia... Hey, honey, stay warm. It's a nice toasty fire. Oh, not very fiery. Oh, I have to furnish it, I imagine. Okay, so for Thistle's sake, we stopped here. And now our bunny has a house. All to herself. Okay, so I need to hire Lydia. So that'll actually inspire me to go start the main quest at some point. But first... Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Beautiful. Look at how gorgeous. Deep breath.
Who's our god?
Okay. I'm gonna go finish Gildergreen. And then we might actually do the main quest. Because everybody's been calling me Dragonborn for, weeks now, and I'm not. Look at that. Until your companion collides with you. Yeah, with so many companions, it does tend to push me, I get a big shove as soon as I zone into somewhere.
Someone stole your sweet lady. Miko.
I'd just like to point out that Gideon Emery, who's one of my favorite voice actors, does one of the voices. He does like, Imperial Soldier number 7 or something. But every time I'm in here, I want to say hi to him.
Please, don't just let it
I
stay
think
like
he's
this.
wounded
It's
soldier,
disgraceful.
right?
I really don't have time to deal with
I
it
don't.
right
I
now.
didn't think he's just gonna
Please
groan
just
if I
let
talk
me
to
I
him.
pray for you to help me be a more compassionate sword and to forgive those who
This
piss
was
me
as
off.
stupid as our feud with
Oh.
Clan Greymane.
Gideon, won't talk to me. You're awesome, Gideon. I'm sorry, you're in pain. Okay.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag-ravens yet?
I found Nettlebane for you.
Oh, Well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course, I'm glad you did. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps?
What needs to be done?
Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Elder Gleam?
Can I help you?
I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Elder Gleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way.
He's lying. You're welcome to join me.
I thank you for your kindness.
The fever. My body burns.
Come on, Gideon. Be hurt.
Ah, the Elder Gleam Sanctuary. It's considered a holy place in Skyrim. I look forward to this visit.
Come on, man.
Oh.
No. Oh.
I can't bear it.
There.
Make it stop.
There. Hi, Gideon. See? Did you hear that? That's him. Okay.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
So, yeah, Gideon Emery did Fenris in Dragon Age 2 and Balthier in Final Fantasy. He's awesome. And for some reason, he's just scattered in a few places. Okay. Okay, Elder Gleam is there. Now we're gonna go buy Hidden Hearth Cottage. I made the money. Sometimes I just load up money immediately to buy this place, because it's so close to where you pick up Kaidan. This is a gorgeous home. I love it here. quick
Couldn't have
tour,
chosen
but
a
there's
better day
not
for
much
traveling.
to do. You can just hear me auto loop everything. You know, I'm not going to be doing much right now, but there's a hot tub. You turn on the water. Look how pretty. Little place to roast marshmallows. I really love this alchemy table. Isn't it beautiful? Place to plant things. I'm going to be doing a lot of planting. I'm not going to do this right now, because I'm already carrying around, as we saw, 100 cabbages, which I have done exactly nothing. Look, rude. Rude. Bad dog.
Done with that then.
Okay. I like that you can just ponk things in the head
Maybe
with
you
the
should
bow.
let me take over the
Probably
archery.
not a good idea, but you can do it anyway.
Give you a few tips sometime.
Yeah, just Kaidan endlessly slags you for how crappy you are at stuff at the beginning of the game, which is fine. At the end of the game, he is massively intimidated. Just wish he'd be cool the whole way, but he isn't. He just tells you you suck, and then tells himself that he sucks. This is such a beautiful home. So quick tour, just gorgeous. I'm going to yoink everything. I really like the music in here too. It is, you know, pretty out of the way. So part of the problem with really secluded player homes when you are doing survival mode is by the time you fast travel in and out of anywhere, you're tired. But it's really, I mean, it's just lovely. So it would be, you know, it's great for this is the follower mode, but you could put kids stuff in here. My issue with adopting kids and then leaving them in the middle of nowhere is that I feel like a terrible parent. I feel better. I'm okay if it's at like Golden Hills Estate, if there's a house Carl, because at least they have a babysitter. But we're not adopting this run. Theoretically, Kaidan mod is eventually supposed to have a mod where you can use the body morphs for pregnancy and have kids. But I did actually try the body morph pregnancy mods, and it made me, again, feel just like a terribly bad parent. You really don't want to be getting stabbed by Draugr when you're like 9 months pregnant. It's really disturbing. So, I'm probably gonna opt out of that one. Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.